Hello guys, Zells here. Today, we're continuing the piano book. Now, down the way, let's get into it. Alex Squeezy Solution. Felix Squeezy, 1830 to 1915, was one of the most prestigious teachers at the time. Among his most famous pupils were Pazyaki, Gavagis, and Arthur Salmon. He was a genius at overcoming the technical problems for each of his pupils. One of his most effective exercises was specially designed for developing skill and agility of all fingers and overcoming the problems of playing well with the weakest and most awkward fingers. Important. Read the Squeezy's own instruction before playing. While 4 fingers hold the note down, 1 finger plays the quarter notes. Repeat each measure many times. In the first measure, press down the 5 keys together. G, A, B, C, D, all the keys in G position. Then, raise the thumb just high enough to let the key rise to its level, keeping the thumb in touch with it. Now, at the thumb, press the key down again. Hold it a moment, then rise again. 2. Continue in the same manner with the second finger, raising it about 1/3 of an inch and striking the key repeatedly while other fingers hold their keys. Step 3. Proceed similarly with the third finger. Keep the other down. 4. Now continue with the forefinger, but raise it as high as possible so that this hampered finger may gain more independence. Continue with the fifth finger, raising also as high as possible so that it may acquire more strength. Keep fingers curved at all times. The G major and D7 chords for the left hand. Practicing changing from G chord to D7 chord back again. 1. 1 plays D in both chords. 2. 2 plays C in D7 chord. 3. Only 5 moves out of G position, down to F for D7. Play the following several times. Preparation for the kaku. The G major and D7 chords for right hand. Repeat. Blunt chords and broken chords. When all 3 notes of a chord are played together, it is called a blunt chord. When the 3 notes of a chord are played separately, it's called a broken chord. Play several times. The damper pedal. Use the right foot on the damper pedal. Always keep your heel on the floor. Use your ankle like a hinge. This pedal down, hold pedal up. The right pedal is called the damper pedal. When you hold the damper pedal down, any tone you sound will continue after you release the key. Many pieces are made entirely of broken chords, as this one is. The harp song. Mildly slow. If you want to play this here, pause the video right now. Also, play the harp song in the following ways. Play the third and fourth measures of each line one octave higher than written. Play the first and second measures on each line one octave lower than written. Okay, now you may pause it. Writing the G major and D7 chords for left hand. Lower left hand. Practice changing from the G chord to the D7 chord. The common tone D is played by one in both chords. There you go. Just pause it right here. Outside away. Write G major and D7 chords for right hand. Repeat last step. Introducing E for the left hand. Place the left hand in G position. Each finger one white key to the right. A new position of the C major chord. You'd already played the C major chord with C at the lowest note. Keg, C, E, G. When you play these same three notes in any order, you still have the C major chord. When you're playing in G position, it's most convenient to play G as the lowest note. G, C, E. A new position. I already done that. Following diagrams show how easy it is to move from the G major chord to the C major chord when G is the lowest note of both chords. Wow, it is easy actually. Warm up using the G, D7, and C chords. This warm up introduces a new way of playing broken chords. G broken, C broken, D7 broken, G broken. Right in the C major chord position for left hand. Review. You have learned that the C major chord contains the notes C, E, G. When moving from the G major chord to the C major chord, it's easier to play the C chord with all the notes in this order, G, C, E. This allows the fifth finger to play G in both chords. Practice changing from the G chord to the C chord. The common note G is played by 5 in both chords. Broken chords may be played several ways. Each note may be played separately, or one note may be played, followed by the remaining two notes. Write the chord symbols in the boxes below. You'll have to look at all the notes in each measure to determine the chord name. Play and say the chord names. Introducing E for the right hand. To find E, place the right hand in G position. Leave finger 1 on G. Shift all the other fingers one white key to the right. Play slowly. Say the note names as you play. G, B. New C major chord position for right hand. Notice that 2 fingers must move to the right when changing from G major chord to C major chord. Next is changing from the G chord to the C chord and back again. 1. 1 plays G in both chords. 2. 3 moves up to C, and 5 moves up to E for the C chord. Okay, writing E for right hand. This reviews all right hand notes studied so far. Writing the C major chord position for right hand. Practicing changing from the G chord to the C chord. The common tone G is played by 1 in both chords. In this piece, both hands always play the same chords at the same time. In the right hand, the chords are broken. The left hand plays the block chords. Write the chord symbols in the boxes. Play. Carefully observe all ties and pedal indications. Moderately slow. Middle C position. The middle C position uses notes you already know. Right hand is in C position. Left hand moves 1 note down from G position. Both thumbs are now on middle C. This sign is called a fermat. Hold the note under the fermat longer than its value. 8 notes. 8 notes are usually played in pairs. Count 1 and 2. Count 1 and. Or 2 8. 2 8 notes are played in the time of 1 quarter note. When a piece contains 8 notes, count 1 and or quarter for each quarter note. 1 and 2 eighths for each pair of 8 notes. Clap or tap these notes counting aloud. Counting aloud. Okay. The Amazing Archibald of Hannen. Thomas Lewis Hannen, 1819 to 1900s, wrote, the fourth and fifth fingers are almost useless because of the lack of special exercise to strengthen them. Then he proceeded to devise some exercise which is so successful that they brought him worldwide fame. They are still used as warm-ups by the most skilled pianists of the present day. Number 1. Skip the interval of the third and between left hand 5 and 4 and in between right hand 1 and 2 on the first two notes of this exercise. Then play up and down in the seconds the left hand 5 and right hand 1. Then fall on that note that was skipped in the first measure. And the hands move to a higher position in each following measure. After you reach the highest note of this exercise, send by skipping a third between right hand 5 and 4 and left hand 1 and 2. This remarkable exercise gives practice in stretching left hand 4 and 5 fourth and fifth fingers while sending in the fourth and fifth finger of the right hand while descending. The exercise is so simple to grasp that you do not even need to look at the music to play it. And you can continue up the keyboard as far as you wish. Left fingers high and play each note distinctly. Practice slowly at first, then gradually increase speed. Number 2. This exercise is chosen from the Hanon series because it used the same system as the previous one for moving up and down the keyboard. And because it not only continues the stretch between the fifth and fourth fingers, but also strengthens the remaining fingers equally. Once you have grasped the pattern of the exercise, you will not have to look at the music to play it. Continue up at the keyboard as far as you wish. Left fingers high and play each note distinctly. Practice slowly at first and gradually increase speed. After you have learned to play number 1 and 2 evenly at a moderate speed, you may also benefit by practicing them softly, with the fingers close to the keys. On the repeat, play very loudly, lifting the fingers very high. It is also good to begin each exercise softly, making a gradual staccato as you go higher. Then gradually dismantle as you come down again to the lowest notes. This builds great control of each finger muscle. Introducing dotted quarter notes. The dot increases the length of a note by 1.5 its value. A dot and a half note is equal to a half note tied to a quarter note. A dotted quarter note is equal to a quarter note tied to an eighth note. Clap or tap the following rhythm. Clap once for each note, counting aloud. The only difference between the following measure and the one directly above it is the way they are written. They are played the same. Measuring 6. When you skip 4 white keys, the interval is a 6. 6 are written line space or space line. This is C position plus 1 note A played with 5. Okay. This is C position plus 1 note A played with 1. In Lavenders blue, 5s and 5ths and 6 are played with 1 and 5. Practice this warm-up before before playing Lavender's Blue. New time signature. 2 means 2 beats to each measure. 4 means a quarter note gets 1 beat. Kampaya. With changing time signatures. Moderate slow. Second time, both hands. 8 va. Like this. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And see you again very, very soon. Later.